Second, first one, another option for first one is you can say this is this is border or shape or text box. The second one you can say word dot, I agree, word dot underline, or you can say font style, bold underline. That is also okay. Font style, bold underline. Let's see what she has given. Only underline. So that is partial, right? So the next one, this one. Yes.
Color and bold.
Bold and font color. Bold and font color. This one.
Italic.
Italic. Correct. This one. It's not mentioned. This one.
Font color.
This one.
Underline.
Underline.
Okay, let's see what she has given. Underline, italic, bold, under. This one actually not enough. So I think we have to give the partial marks. That's the reason, right? Reason for giving this. Okay, the next question, 32. Write file extension. So what is file extension? Write for examples. What is file extension? File extension එකක් කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? What is a file extension?
A part of the file name to express the type of application which opens that particular type of file.
Yeah, it is actually a short code which is used after the file name followed by a dot. The short set of short characters. So maybe short word, just use which is after the file name followed by a dot to identify the file and the type. So that is file extension. Let's see how she has explained this. File extension is used to indicate the application software file here. That can be taken as correct answer. So anyway, it's a short text or few letters to identify the file type, which is used just after the file name followed by a dot. So can you tell me a few examples of file extensions? So what are the file extensions?
POCX, PPTX,
POCX,
PNG.
XLS, XLSX, .png, .bmp, .jpg, so lot, right? .jpg. So if it is .mp4a or .mp3, and if it is video, can be .mp4, .mov, .mkv, and or .mp, .avi,
.html.
Yes.
.html.
Yes, .html if it is a web document. So likewise, there are a lot of extensions, right, to identify this. Name the control structures used in programming. So this is actually incorrect, right? Truth table should not come there. Just think about this part. Name control structures used in the program and describe them separately. What are they? And you have to describe. So what are the control structures in programming?
Sequence, repetition, selection.
Sequence, selection, repetition. Sequence means? Sequence means instructions are executed one after another in a sequential order, right? If instructions are executed one after another, instruction execute කරන sequence. Selection means when instruction flow is selected based on a condition. Condition එකක් මත instruction flow එක select කරගන්න වෙනවා alternatives වලින්. That is called selection. Selection is where the instruction flow is selected from the alternatives based on a condition. Repetition is repeating the instructions again and again. So those are the three control structures. Let's see how the answers given. Okay, let's move to John's one. File extensions, okay. Control structure, you have write the answer in a Google Doc. So let's access the Google Doc and see. Sequence, the code line executed one order as written, okay. The code line is a line that has been written to execute the selection that is true or false. The code line that has been written. But better if you can write that code like instruction flow is selected based on a condition. So this part, if you have doubt, let me give a small note on that. Sequence. These are the control structures. If you don't know, please write down. This is very important. Surely you will get a question. Sequence. Instructions are executed one after another in an order. That is called sequence. Second one is selection. Instruction flow is selected based on a condition from alternatives. That is selection. Third one, repetition. Repetition. Instructions are repeated or re-executed based on a condition. So then that is called repetition. So this is how you write about the control structures. Please take a screenshot or write down somewhere. Okay, sequence, selection, repetition. This can be asked anywhere in the programming. Okay, that is the question. So let's go to the next question. In the next question, Pute, they are asking write and draw basic logic gates and also write the truth tables. You have AND gate, correct. OR gate, AND gate, truth table is 1, 1, 1. This is the special tree of the AND gate. Is correct. And OR gate, the speciality of OR gate, if both are 0, it's 0, correct. You'll get full marks for this. NOT gate, මේකත් දාන්න. මේ දිගටම මේකත් දාගන්න. So insert, where's the insert? Line part is not there. You have drawn word and that. Right, okay. It's okay. So you could have, so please extend like this. That is also better to extend the output. Not gate. That is, if it is 0, it will be 1. If it is 1, it will be 0. Okay. So you'll get full marks for that, for these logic gates and the truth tables. I think others have done the same, right? Write the truth table related to the following circuit. So truth table related to the following circuit. A, B, okay, A naught. A is 0, 1, 0, 1. Therefore, A naught is the reverse, 1, 0, 1, 0. Correct. B is 0, 0, 1, 1. So the B reverse is 1, 1, 0, 0. Correct. Then E is AND gate, no. Then if both are 1, this is 1, otherwise 0. Okay. Then E naught is the other thing, right? Okay. Correct. Again, you'll get full marks for that. Draw a flow chart and create stretch code to show an answer after multiplying two numbers. Okay, start. N equal, enter number 1, N2, enter number 2. Anyway, you can say enter number 1, enter number 2. Anyway, like this. Input deka ganno. Enter number 1, enter number 2. Then multiply N1 and N2. So this has small error pute, but we have given the marks. So this should be something like answer. What can answer equal N1 multiplied by N2. This is how you tell, right? Answer equal N1 multiplied by 1 N2, and here you can say print the answer. Or would I use a variable like the multiply N1 and N2. So what is that? Directly you are printing sum. What is the sum? Sum is not introduced. Sum kohevat introduced kala naha niwa. Habai metana mama answer ki introduce kara. After introducing the answer equal N1 into N2, then only I got the answer. So there's a small error there, right? So this part actually, the meaning error. Drawing is correct. The meaning has error. Tian understood that issue. Tian, you there? Seems he's not there. Is he? Tihan, can you hear me? Hello? Others, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Tihan, I think you can understand this, right? The error.
Yes, sir.
So the next one is stretch program. That is easy. Enter number 1 and enter number 2. Get the answer, assign to number 1, number 2, and then say it. Okay, that's correct. Right. Then, what is malware? Suggest 4 flowchart designed to display odd, even, triangular, square numbers. You'll get 15 marks for that. Suggest 4 flowcharts to designs to display odd, even, triangular, and square numbers. Let's see how he has done. So I'll discuss that as the last question for today. Odd numbers. Tian, what is the software that you use to draw the flowchart?
Sir, creately.com.
Creately, okay. Anita,
Sir,
sir,
it is only 3 worksheets to free.
Right. Creately එකෙන් අඳින්නත් පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් මේක මම මේ ලකුණු දුන්නා අතින් ඇඳලා ෆොටෝ එකක් ගහලා ඉන්සර්ට් කරා. පිච් එකක් විදියට වඩ ඉන්සර්ට් කරන්න පුළුවන්. Insert image ගිහිල්ලා. You can upload from computer no. You could have draw using your hand drawing. After that, take a photo and upload it to the Google sheet, and that is also accepted, right? මොකද word වල අඳින්න ගියාම ඔයාලට වෙලා යනවා මේක නැත්තම්. word වලින් අඳින්න. එහෙම නැතුව අතින් ඇඳලා දාලා තිබ්බත් මම ලකුණු දුන්නා. එහෙම ඊළඟ සැරේත් ඒ විදිහට කරාට කමන්නේ. When the last term also you can do the same.
It is developed by Sri Lanka.
Creately.
Yes, sir.
Is that so? I didn't heard of that. So do you know the person? Oh, you just read.
No.
So start input number 1, input number. If number is divisible by 2, then print as odd number. Otherwise, it's printing as even number. But here also there's a small mistake that you have to make sure that this will be entered for 10 times, right? Because initial 10 numbers. I just mentioned initial 10 numbers. That error is there in your one, right? This is not exactly correct. Here also, I think, yes. Even number, you have the same issue. And square number, yes, it's printing square number, but the thing is first 10 square numbers. That is the problem. How to print first 10 square numbers. So that part is there, right? That issue is there. So you'll get some deducted mark for that. So let's see, is there anyone who did the same and added to this one? here you will get some deducted marks, right? You got marks for this one, yes, but for other things, you will not get the full marks. Anyone else added this? Gayatri, did you add?
Yes, sir.
Where? The flow chart. This one? This one, right?
Yes, sir.
Let me see that one also.
So I sent you the written answers as Word documents.
Ah, right. Okay. So here you have to give the access with it. Or please share it as a public document. Otherwise, like that's why we cannot mark that. I had to request access and get the access from you. So rather than doing that, you can do small thing. Sheets please copy, you can say get link. Here change to anyone with this link. So please click like that. Then anyone with the link will be given the permission. Then copy this and paste it. Okay. All others.
Okay.
Otherwise, we cannot access that. Without accessing, we can't give the marks. So that problem is there. Anyway. By next week, we can mark all these things. Please give the access if you have done this in Google Docs. If you have sent this to us, that will be manually marked. Don't worry. And let's discuss the remaining part as well as these flow charts next week. Good night and see you all next week, right?
Thank you, sir.
Good night, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Goodbye, sir.
Welcome.